sir. Ready?
All right, welcome in newcomers. Welcome back, supporters of the fan.
This is Basement Banter with the Boys, episode number 3. Happy Halloween. But before we even start this show today, I want to remind everybody out there, November 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, November 3rd is an important date.
Make sure you pay attention.
It is the NFL trade deadline.
Oh, you slick guy.
No, we don't do politics on this show.
Nope.
We don't do COVID issues. We don't do social injustices. This is a sports-only show. Could be a little biased, but hey.
Could be a little biased.
I'm one of your hosts. Excuse me, Bob Light.
Yep. I'm the other host, Adam Davidson, a.k.a. Squeak.
So, let's just...
Get ready.
Hold on. Before we jump right in,
oh, yeah.
I have to... rock the loser hat because of why am I rocking this hat?
We had a fantasy matchup. We made a bet. Whoever lost had to wear the hat for the next episode. As you can see, I'm not wearing the hat.
As you can see, shout out to my wife. She came through with the hat and the clutch.
Thank you, Sheena.
3 Marie Designs. Follow her on Facebook, and she gets you what you need.
She gets you what you need. So shout out to her too.
Shout out to her. Let's just dive right on in this joint. Happy Halloween. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So first up, World Series winners. LA Dodgers.
LA, city of champions again.
Lakers, now Dodgers. Rams, you're next.
Rams. They're counting on you. Or Chargers, but Rams, you're the trifecta. He thinks it's the best division in football.
Yeah, well, but anyways, they won in Game 6, 4-2. Clayton Kershaw got his first World Series win. Congratulations.
Did he get that monkey off the back?
He got the monkey off the back, like Steve Young said.
Oh, what about Justin Turner and that whole,
no.
Oh, yeah, we don't talk about that. And what about the boy, what's his name?
Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, that is...
We don't talk about that. But hey, Trevor, good luck to you, buddy.
Good luck to you.
I hope you're not back for Notre Dame.
Anyways, congrats to the Dodgers for their win.
Yeah, congratulations.
Next up was probably maybe the best game of the weekend, and it was definitely in college. Indiana and Penn State.
Man, dude, he actually texted me. I changed the channel when Penn State scored with a minute something left, and he's like, Penn State? I'm like, what? I flicked it back over. I'm like, holy shit. Man, what a
Crazy.
Game. What a game. That go-ahead touchdown to put him up, what?
It was 28-20, and then Indiana came back and scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Man, it was like you see right there, I say it was out. But call on the field, that was a go-ahead tie in overtime. No, they're not kicking a field goal. They said, we're winning this sucker. And
as you can see right there, game of inches.
Man, Big Ten is back, baby. That felt like a real college football weekend.
That was sweet. It was.
And Penn State tonight. Ohio, we get into that later. We got them boys tonight.
2 things. Number 28, I don't know his name. That was the running back that should have fell before he jumped in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't care about. I'm not a fan of that at all, though.
What?
Dropping like don't get to. You're supposed to score. That's what you're supposed to do. Like defense.
But you see what happened.
That number 9 was he's a baller, man. Watch that kid.
Number 9 for Indiana, the quarterback, Penix Jr. Man, he was taking hits from that D-line.
Man.
Still putting it on point.
Oh, yeah. What's that? I got to look up that kid on Penn State's name. It's a weird name. It's a cool name, honestly. And he was out there wrecking havoc. We'll see him tonight.
Yep. And we'll get to that later. Yeah. But anyway, shout out Indiana for the upset. Penn State. We got you tonight.
Yeah, 0-2 for you tonight, Penn State. All
right, next one is close to my heart.
Uh-oh. Is it Tua time?
Tua Tagovailoa. Guys, no lie.
It makes me laugh every time he says it because I know he's been practicing.
I finally got it last night, and that's because I was watching his brother play. Shout out to you. You balled out.
Hey. He did ball out, but I'm going to leave the whole pronunciation up to my man here because it's just Tua.
Just do it in. Anyways, he's got the first game against the Rams, which makes me nervous. Aaron Donald on the D-line, Jalen Ramsey in the secondary. I think this is going to be a bad game for me, I think.
But stay tuned because I have a nice little prediction here. And Aaron Donald, that's the only name you got to... That's like scary Halloween. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's Michael Myers.
Yeah, my dude's hunting down.
But I do have to say, do you think they felt pressure from the way Joe Burrow looked and then the way Justin Herbert looked? So they felt pressure to play Tua?
That's a good question. I mean, hopefully he looks anything like them.
Because if he doesn't, they're going to...
I mean, he literally... But see, they were winning. That was the problem. Like, Fitz had them winning. And you as a Dolphin fan, how do you feel about that? Because I'd be upset.
I know the locker room is split especially some of the veterans. I feel like Tua should have just sat for most of the year and maybe played the final month. But
one thing is, I was watching Aaron Donald talk about he was practicing going after a left hand all practice.
Yeah, it is weird to see a lefty, and the last one that I can remember was Kellen Moore, Michael Vick, Steve Young, Boomer Esiason. There hasn't been that many.
Wasn't your boy back in the day for the Dolphins lefty?
Who? Dan Marino?
Yeah.
He was right.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was right. So, anyways, Tua, I wish you best of luck for my sake and the Dolphins, but man, I'm nervous for you.
Man.
All right, next up, this is one of your favorite games.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Battle of OHIO.
They set records. Fourth quarter, 5 go-ahead touchdowns. It was back and forth, and now that it was over and we got the win, I was happy. But, man, being mentally and emotionally invested.
That's just the Browns.
My heart is like...
I mean, from the first play, or the first pass, the interception, OBJ getting hurt, to the last pass with the game-winning touchdown. That just tells you the Browns.
Oh, my God, dude. Like, oh, my God. That's all I can say is, oh, my God. Like, and Baker...
What'd Baker start out? What did he start?
0 for 5.
0 for 5. And what'd you put on Facebook?
That he finished 22 from 23, but he straight 22 straight because the one was a clock.
Yeah, he spiked it to stop the clock. I got the... Go ahead.
Yeah, franchise record.
Yep.
Go ahead.
22-28, 297, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick. And the only pick was that first throw.
I got it. I got it.
That ain't the same one from last week, is it?
No.
Because it don't stink.
Hey, why you hating?
Yeah, why you hating? Hey,
why you hating?
I ain't the one hating on Baker.
I hope he balls out this weekend.
Speaking of why you hating, I ain't the one that's been hating. It's obviously, this is our next segment, by the way.
Yeah, why you hating?
Which goes
this clown.
Colin?
Cowturd.
Cowturd,
Dude,
I like that.
I can't stand this guy, man. I don't know why he hates Baker so much.
And Baker's actually been on his show.
Yeah, and called him like, dude, man.
Baker ain't afraid to say what he said.
This dude is a hater. Like, I mean, he's ridiculous. Not only did he hate on Baker, he also hated on Russ Wilson.
Yo, yeah, what did he do with Russ? What was the thing with Russ? Wasn't it something to do with...
Yeah, he was like, oh, yeah, let Russ Wilson cook, but you can't run the whole restaurant. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, his defense might not be there.
No, the defense is weak.
But DK... Tyler Lockett himself, I mean, like, anyone watch that game, we're going to talk about that craziness.
Yeah, and I know their running backs are banged up, but they're still good players.
Yo.
Carson, Hyde, Homer's all right. They got 3 legit tight ends, Olsen, Jacob Hollister, and Will Dissly.
This dude, like, how's he so famous and have a show? Like, can we get to this status?
The only time I liked him, and shout out to this was years ago, Sports Nation. With him and Michelle Beadle, I did like.
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago, and now he got his own radio show and podcast and show, and we shouldn't even be giving the man any little airtime, but I was so furious listening to this idiot.
Then here's the next one. Why you hating? If you happen to miss it, Pat Riley. He said there is an asterisk on this World Championship because of injuries to the Miami Heat.
Pat. Dude, I get it. You're salty. You lost.
Very salty. And salty LeBron left him.
Yeah, salty and LeBron beat him.
And LeBron beat him.
Dude, if we're going to do asterisks for injuries, let's be real.
We could say last year when Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant were out, so the Raptors, you're
that they
asterisk next to that one. Years ago, Cavs, we lost Kevin Love
with LeBron
and Kyrie Irving. That's an asterisk for Golden State. Years ago, Kendrick Perkins missed Game 7 against the Lakers.
Asterisk next to no, we're not doing that. Like, a win is a win, a championship is a championship. I give you props for the season, Pat. You did a good job with them boys.
Especially getting them all the way, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but, bro, come on. Like, and do you think if they weren't in a bubble that they would have made it?
Maybe not.
I don't think so. I think home court played a big factor. No travel, none of that.
If you want to mention just the whole, unique season and what happened as a reason why, but to say it's based on injuries, go back in history. There's you can't do that.
Pat, why you hating?
Why you hating on LeBron?
Why you hating?
Which, all right, next gets to our next segment, RPO.
RPO, run pass option.
Yep.
And we're going to do a little special one this week. What do we got for him this week?
Trade deadline.
Which was November 3rd.
November 3rd.
Make sure you pay attention. We ain't with all that other bull crap going on.
Got the Browns here. Wait, man, stay away from my Dolphins. All right, so what's going to happen here is we got some names in here. Okay, the name either has already been traded, we'll talk about where they went, or it's somebody that we think maybe could have been traded or should be traded.
Yes, sir.
All right, first up, Everson Griffin.
Everson Griffin, isn't he gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's already traded. Everson, where you at? Detroit?
He went from the Cowboys to the Detroit Lions.
Which, I think that was a good trade for him, honestly. For a conditional 6th-round pick, let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, he's still got something in the tank. He's kind of...
He's kind of cuckoo, but he was a late ad by the Cowboys, too. And I remember my nephew, shout out to Nick, he thought the Alice Cowboys, will get into that more. Notice there is no, never mind.
We'll get into it.
But Everson Griffin, he was excited about that defensive line, and they're already traded him. So we'll see what he does with Detroit. You know he wants to get back in Minnesota, though.
Oh, for sure. Everson Griffin, for sure. And Detroit's on the come up, honestly, so we'll see.
All right, here's one that's definitely been on the market, A.J. Green.
A.J. Green, where's he going? Where do you think a best fit should be for AJ?
First off, I don't think he's getting traded. He can whine and grope all he wants. He ain't getting traded. I don't think any team's going to trade for him, put it that way.
Okay, let's just say, hypothetically, if he was supposed to go somewhere or he was getting shipped out, where would a
Green Bay
good fit?
Seriously.
He stole it right out of my mouth.
I mean, like, they're already talking, by the way, they are talking about Will Fuller, though. I don't think
that should be a good trade at all.
No?
Because he's not healthy. Neither is he, so. I say Golden Tate, man.
Golden Tate.
Yeah, like one of them steady slot receivers. We're getting off topic, but A.J. Green probably going to be in Cincinnati crying.
He's been doing a little better.
Yeah, he has. He's my fantasy.
He's in my fantasy. He's actually going to be in my daily fantasy this week because he was low. He was cheap.
Was he? Yeah, probably $1.
Oh, this is your boy, Jabril Peppers.
Jabril,
Peppers.
even he from that team up north, man. But man, I loved him when he was with Cleveland, and
he is athletic.
We need help. Go get him back.
Go get him
back.
Like
that's where I want to see him. I want to see him back because Andrew Pendejo.
Pendejo.
Yeah, you know what that means?
Yeah.
Fucker. That's what that means for anyone that don't know Spanish out there. Dude, we need help. And Jabril Peppers was a helmet layer, and now OBJ is gone.
Yeah.
So, man, if anything, I want him back.
See what he does, but Jabril Peppers.
And remember, comment below on who you think and where they should go.
Yeah, if there's a different one you think or like. Jacoby Brissett, quarterback for the Colts.
Run with that one.
Run with this one?
Run with that one. You take that one away. Where's he going?
He ain't going anywhere, hopefully. If I was them, I would consider him sometimes over Rivers.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you trade him? Why is his name on the trading block? I'd put Phillip Rivers' old ass on the trading block before I put him.
I think they should just. I know they're winning right now, but Jacoby Brissett's younger, more athletic. I think last year they just got banged up, so he didn't look as good. T.Y. Hilton got out last year and just.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Colts are a quarterback away from being legit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that defense.
Hey, Andrew Luck, you screwed them over, boy.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck, early retirement.
I'll be real with you, though, Luck. I hope you're doing better. I get it, man. All right, DeMarcus Lawrence, DN for the Cowboys. Cowboys are on here twice.
I mean, they should just ship the whole Allen out.
I know a couple fans that say just revamp. But you're dealing with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones don't have much on that time clock. He doesn't want to hear rebuilding.
And Zeke this week talking about if we win, ain't we in first place? Yeah. Yes, loser. You 3 and whatever you are. Yes.
NFC least is why.
DeMarcus Lawrence, I mean, he should. I would like to see him go to a contender. Honestly.
Well, that would have to be like Seattle or.
But Seattle just got Carlos Dunlap.
Yeah, they ain't trading for him. I don't see the Cowboys.
San Francisco because of the injuries that they have to their defensive line right now.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know the cap situation. So.
Yeah. I mean, where do you think DeMarcus should go?
Yeah, if he does go anywhere. All right, you want to do one more?
One more. Let's run with one more.
One more. All right. Ooh, and he's out this week. Michael Thomas.
That'd be a good Green Bay fit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
A-Rod and Michael Thomas?
With Devontae Adams?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
God.
Listen, there seems to be underlining or big issues within that organization between him, Sean Payton, and the rest of them.
Something's going on. Because
he's out again.
Or New England. Because Cam Newton, like, they better resurrect something and they better do it fast because they are looking rough.
You are not kidding.
Anyway, that's the run-pass option for the trade deadline. Like we said, if you have another player that you want traded to your team or that you should get rid of your player on your team that's good for nothing like Andrew Pendejo, like, That's what I feel. I'm just saying.
Maybe Ryan Fitzpatrick might be on the trade deadline at this point.
They better hold that. Pump the brakes just till we see.
Don't get rid of him. Please don't.
Pump the brakes until we see.
Because if anything, he could teach, Tua Tagovailoa.
And, I feel for Fitzpatrick, man. He's a baller, and, he's just been a journeyman, but he gets the job done.
He does, and he's a good guy.
And the beard is, A1, boy.
It is. I wish I could grow one.
The beard is A1.
All right, so that leaves us to our next week's previews.
Oh.
Our reviews, sorry.
You got hands?
Oh, you got hands. I don't got hands. These boys got hands.
These boys got hands.
In fact, we're so excited for this segment and the next one because we implemented a new thing. Thanks to Google Slides. Shout out to Mark Shannon.
Oh, man. Shout out to you.
Go. First one. Jackson Smith Sorry, I knew I was gonna mess it up, but anyways.
One of these boys.
Yeah, OH.
I-O.
Yep. So let's get right to it.
One of these boys. I mean, this was ridiculous.
It was.
Let's roll the clip, man.
Clip man. Oh, go figure.
Let's skip the survey.
Anyways, This play when they first came up, I thought it was incomplete too.
Now watch what the ref does too. If you see, there's a hat that gets thrown.
Oh, in the second view, they'll show a closer view here.
Man, bro. Fans out there, Ohio State fans, you saw it live, I'm sure, because everybody was watching Ohio State last weekend.
Mm-hmm. And he's a true freshman.
Freshman.
Look at this view here. Hat comes in.
Yeah, who stepped out of bounds? Look at this toe touch. Could I say toe drag swag and shout out Nate Burleson?
I don't care if it's 1 foot. For him to reach back and get 1 foot in is insane.
That is athletic, man.
Yep.
I mean, I pulled my back out just thinking about reaching
look at that. Man, he had no business getting that foot in.
Shout out to you, kid.
Great job.
Yo, these young boys today are ridiculous athletic.
So, hey, you got hands. Actually,
you got hands.
And feet.
Yeah, Najigba.
Yep, that's it. All right, next one is Adam Humphries, wide receiver for the Titans.
Yo, this was a ridiculous catch, too. And
I
love when little white dudes make plays that don't have no business out there making plays. There
was a little bit of luck. A little bit of luck with the tip.
Care. That's concentration.
They're going to give you a better view here. But
that is concentration. Like we said, we wanted to get these films up and running, and my man got them up and running.
Yep.
Good job. Shout out you, Squeak.
Thank you. But, yeah, look at this closer view, and then it pops in right with the one-hand catch.
Give me that. Oh, Lord.
Good job, man.
Adam Humphries, you got hands.
Yep. That was a slick play.
Okay.
All right, so we are now third, which this actually is an underrated catch. He didn't even know about it.
He pulled it up in the last minute of the show and said, I'm putting this on. I said, do what you do.
I'll tell you right now, Russell Gage is an underrated receiver. He's the third in the Falcons.
You take this away because you're the one that pulled this up and said, I'm putting this on.
Now, I wish I could have found a better one. This is on NFL. And they only do one quick view of it, and then they cut it out. But this is a nice one-handed grab he gets with Matt Ryan. Come on.
Yeah, and Russell Gage is he's a good receiver down the line with them, Calvin, with them Alabama boys.
Oh, make sure you give us a ad. Give us a shout-out, Google. I don't even know what that is. Google. No, this is Lexus.
Oh, Lexus.
Yeah, I could use a Lexus right now.
I'm saying. We both having some car trouble out here.
Here, hold on. Let me pause that. Let me run that back. Sorry, guys. But, man, this Russell Gage.
He drops back.
Yeah, near
this little bullet down there.
Oh, my. One-handed catch.
Yo. And you got to realize how fast these quarterbacks are throwing this ball.
Yep. I wish they'd show this view, but it ends up cutting out here.
It's give me that.
It is a great
catch. But this last... You got hands. Is the reason I'm wearing a loser cap today.
It's one of a few reasons.
Come on, bro. That is the highest point total that I've ever seen in fantasy ever.
Tyler Lockett, you had 3 amazing catches in this game.
Not 1. Not 2.
But
3 of them.
Now they're going to show 4 because the one was a touchdown.
Sunday night, I'm like, bro. I was so... No!
No. Oh.
Come on, ads. We done paid our dues.
We done paid it. Got to do YouTube Premium. But, oh my God, this is the first throw of the game, too.
Yeah, first out the gate.
A one-handed grab on Patrick Peterson.
Patrick Peterson was getting abused that night, and he's a baller.
Yeah, he was. This ended up being one of his first touchdown, which was easy money. But after these are the next two great. I know you really like the one.
Folks, understand this man had 54 fantasy points. 54 fantasy points.
That's insane. Oh, this one.
This is it.
This is it.
This is going to be a new segment coming up, too.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, I mean, bro, not only was it a great catch, this next segment that's coming up is we're going to...
well, don't show my man short here. There's one more really great catch.
There is, but I'm just saying, we're going to segue right into that because...
I can't believe he got his feet in on this one.
Gosh, man.
Don't show a closer view of this. This is insane.
Yo, Tyler Lockett. Where's he from? Kansas State?
Kansas State. Shout out to Kansas State.
Kansas State? Who the hell comes out of Kansas State and balls like
Tyler
that?
Lockett comes out. Look at this. Toe drag swag, Nate Burleson.
Oh,
that is nasty.
Damn,
and he immediately throws up the two hands like, I got that. So.
Man, yo, Tyler Lockett, you got hands and you hurt my feelings.
I don't have the. I know he ended up with 200 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I don't care what he ended up with. He ended up with 54 fucking fantasy points.
All right, we'll let that go for now. Now, this is a segment you wanted to do.
Yes, because according to the like that, not only was it a great catch, man, these quarterbacks are threading the needle.
Yep, these go out to the quarterbacks that make great throws.
Yo, they are putting it in spaces like that, man.
Yep. So, first one up is near and dear to you. Mayfield to Donovan People-Jones.
Yo.
This is the game winner, too.
Baker.
Oh, my. But this was another great one.
Baker, touchdown, Maker. Touchdown, boy. Ooh, I was so excited.
I bet you were. You probably woke up the baby if he was sleeping.
I was so excited, man. I was like, look, with 1 minute and 6 seconds left, the old Browns are never, ever gonna march down the field and win. The defense gave up that touchdown and I about cried. I was like, why, man? Why? And then this shit happened. Not only did he throw that dimer.
Yeah, there's one right before.
Rashard Higgins came up and caught that one.
Yep.
Yo.
And that was the other one. Yep.
Baker.
They give you a better view of this too.
Baker, my guy.
Look at that.
Go out and ball out this weekend, please, Baker.
Donovan People-Jones too.
Yeah, DPJ from that team up north.
Shout out to Aaron stealing him in Dynasty when I tried to get him.
I got Higgy.
You got Higgy.
As soon as OBJ went down, I got Higgy.
That was a great one.
Yo, but for real, like, man, like, Cleveland fans and Ohio State fans, I get it. He's from that team up north, but now he's a Brown. So, like, stop hating on the kid.
Just like Jabril Peppers?
Yeah, stop hating on the kid. Brown. Like, just give him his props. He won that game. We're 5-2 because of it.
Yeah.
So, let's go.
All right, next one. Brady to Scotty Miller. This was a great throw, which we already know Brady is, 6 championships and everything.
To Scooter?
To Scooter. Scooter Scotty Miller.
Yeah. To Tampa Bay that just gets rich and rich.
State Farm.
Ad.
Free insurance.
Lexus, State Farm. Yes.
And that's perfect combination. We'll get both of them. Hey, right here in the corner of the end zone. Boom.
Ooh, in the bucket. That's like a drop in a bucket.
Man.
Give me that. I don't even give him a catch for that because that was like in the hand. Like, all you had to do is this.
All you had to do is that.
Brady? What they say about Brady?
What?
That he don't have it anymore?
No, he don't.
I guess not.
I guess not. Here's another quick view of it. But, man, now he's about to get richer, as you said last week.
Rich get richer. And shout out the video. Like, let us know what you think about the new video that we're playing, that you can actually see the thing.
Yep.
Because I was pumped. He told me, yo, I was like jumping up and down, like, yo.
I didn't even show him until we previewed it.
That was
he was
my
happy.
vision.
He was happy. He was. All right, so we got one more. We already did the video of him, but man, Wilson to Lockett on this last throw. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. And not only did he catch, over the fingertips, my dude was draped onto his face mask.
He was. Kirkpatrick got worked that game, but I heard he was hurting.
Who, Patrick Peterson?
No, he got worked too, but Drake Kirkpatrick.
Man, but shout out to Cardinals. They came out with the win. That was a hell of a game.
That was probably game of the week too, NFL wise.
Yeah.
All right, so our next segment, which is always a fun. Pull over, you too fast.
Right.
Because, man, these boys. So, first up, Buda Baker.
Buda Baker on the pick.
Yep, 21.27 miles per hour.
Yeah, Russ was dropping dimes, but he also dropped one right into...
He threw 3 picks, but one to Buda, which was a great one, taking off down the sideline.
21.27. It was a 90-yard interception return. We'll get to the...
Yeah, as you can see, he's getting tackled. I wonder why.
I mean, come on.
All right, so now we got next, really fast, which actually goes to another Titan. We brought up Derrick Henry last week. A.J. Brown this week against the Steelers.
And I love anybody that does anything against the Steelers, so shout out to you, A.J. Brown.
21.52 miles per hour and a 73-yard touchdown.
Again, you're getting a ticket in a school zone if you're doing this. I mean, it blows my mind how fast these people are. And they got pads on. Imagine how fast they was without pads.
In fact, him and the next guy were on the same team in college.
Oh, yeah? Who's the next guy?
DK.
Oh, DK hawking him.
Wow. And so, we had to put the memes up, too.
So Buda Baker was 21.27, but DK said...
22.64 miles per hour and caught him from behind.
On 114. I mean, everyone's seen this play over and over. If you're a sports fan throughout the week, like, you just seen this dude put his head down and get the rolling.
He ran 114 yards, almost 115.
He's like the Incredible Hulk. It was ridiculous.
Some of these memes are silly, though. Like, your last piece of gum and everyone else chasing after it. I can relate because I always have gum on me. I love the Cowboy one. Oh, and the Atlanta one. Atlanta Falcons in the fourth quarter coming from behind.
Man. 22.64 miles on 114 yards. Like,
so, DK, this time you owe us, we'll say a
game check.
Game check?
Game check.
Oh, game check. Oh, damn. I'm going too fast.
Too fast.
All right. Our next segment, put some respect.
Put some respect, and I got to bust it out again. Put some respect, I got to bust it out again.
Oh, my. Why? Because of this guy?
Baker, man. Will we start putting some respect on my man's name? Please. Please. I was hating, though, when he threw 0 for 5. I texted him and said, hey, I'm jumping off.
I'm jumping off.
I'm jumping off.
And didn't you put something on Facebook?
Yeah, and I got clowned for it. But they was like, hey, wasn't you just talking shit a second ago? I was like, man, I'm a Browns fan. Of course I was talking shit.
It's a roller coaster ride.
Exactly.
Well, we'll find out, hey, he did it against the bungholes, but, I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Ball out, please, Baker.
It will be interesting to see. I'm not going to say they're better, but they'll be different without OBJ.
Yeah, facts.
So shout out.
Yeah,
put
and
some
OBJ,
respect.
man, I feel for you, my dude.
Yep.
Like, but he looked like 2018 Baker.
And he was actually AFC Player of the Week. Baker was. Shout out to another Browns one, rookie.
Harrison Bryant.
Yep, he won the tight end award in college, too.
Yo, yeah, man. Look, this kid is secretly a baller. Like, he is that tight end fit mold. Like, he's that body type. Austin Hooper is going to get he got the money. He's
they paid him. Yeah. But they drafted him right by him, probably because of Njoku.
But watch this kid. Oh, yeah. Speaking of trading block, who knows if Njoku's going to be around after Tuesday.
Gotcha. Yeah, Harrison Bryant went 4 catches, 56 yards, and 2 tutties.
2 TDs.
Yep, so shout out to you.
Who we got?
Okay, we can't just be Browns. We got to bring some bias here. Devontae Adams. There's times where, because he was hurt for a few weeks there, and now he came back, and he balled out. He ended up with 13 catches, 196 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 44.6 fantasy points.
Balled out. So Lockett put up 54, and he's sitting behind him at 44.6.
Yeah, usually that would be the number 1 score in wide receivers.
Right. I wish he was playing that dude that week. I had OBJ that had a goose egg.
So just to let you know, we're not just Browns biased. Devontae Adams, this is a reminder that he is definitely one of the best receivers in the league.
I mean, you see we are biased, but we do respect all the players around the league, but it's going to be Browns over everything.
Next one, game of the week. It was, really Big Brother versus Little Brother.
Yeah, I call him Little Russ.
Yeah, Little Russ. Kyler Murray, he balled out 34 of 48 for 360. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He also, and I didn't even know this until I looked up the stats, he rushed for 14 times. 14 for 67 yards, and a touchdown.
The kid is fast.
Dude, his feet.
The play that sticks out to me in that game is the smile on his face when he saw D-Hop one-on-one on the outside. My dude didn't even have laces, and he said...
Yeah, he had a smile. He's like, oh, this is a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Smile, you could see it.
Kyler Murray, man, shout out. Put some respect on that kid's name because they're coming. This ain't Seattle's division. This ain't Arizona. Who knows what division?
It's the best division in the league.
I'm starting to lean that way because Bengals, man, you got to step it up. You're like slacking for us over there.
Because at least, with the NFC West, every team is legit.
But they haven't played each other yet.
Well, they're starting to.
Yeah, here it comes. So we'll find out.
They're starting to. All right, so next one are people or teams that should have stayed home.
Should have stayed home. You get no respect around here.
In fact, I love Kermit here. Should have stayed your ass home, but that's none of my business. However, for this segment, we're making it our business.
This is our business.
First up, Cam Newton for the Patriots.
What's going on with him?
Ever since COVID.
Is he mentally fucked up?
Maybe.
I mean, I think there's a block or something that,
something going on.
Yeah, since he got COVID, I don't know. Maybe he's just mentally not there, but
he threw 98 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 3 picks.
Yo.
Didn't even hit 100 yards.
And New England is a no-fun zone. And Cam dresses like a grandma at church sometimes. He like to have fun, and they just shut that down there. So, I don't know, man. New England is on the down. They been up here for 20 years, it looks like.
Yeah, he's missing Tom, I'll tell you that. And in some fantasy formats, he had negative 2-3 points.
Negative points.
Depending on your settings.
As a quarterback, that's retarded.
Bad. So the next one, we actually, for the remainder of this season, is going to call them the Alice Cowboys.
Alice, because why?
There ain't no D.
No D over there. A middle school Pop Warner team could put up on them.
Now, I ain't trying to get on the rookie here, Ben DiNucci.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the whole team's fault. Okay, bad.
Honestly, I think they should start Garrett Gilbert.
Maybe.
Over DiNucci. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. But Alice Cowboys, Zeke, you better run it 9,000 times.
And then he fumbles at 7,000.
I'm saying, Ohio State, man, you better step. You got paid,
fumbling.
Zeke.
Yeah.
And he was talking that nonsense. He was like, we're in first place. We win it. Why is that a Sunday night game? We'll get to that.
Because they were hoping at that time it'd mean something.
Okay, well, there's a thing called flex.
One thing I do want to bring up is that Andy Dalton, Bostic smacked him and nobody helped him.
Yo.
And then you look Thursday night, Teddy Bridgewater got hit. His whole team was coming for him.
Yeah, that is shameful that none of you helped your man. You're a brotherhood. I've played sports, and it's a different feel.
If that happens to Dak, that whole team's coming after that player.
Straight up. Amari Cooper said, oh, yeah? It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Andy Dalton's a good guy, man. You guys should at least support him.
I mean, I don't care if they don't even like him. That's your team. You better not be a stepping stone.
So, should have stayed home.
Should have stayed home.
Hopefully this week it's a little bit better for you guys. Bring it, just saying.
Should have stayed home. What do we got up next?
This is one of your favorite segments.
Smack.
Because you got smacked.
I love this.
So these are for the big hits of the past week. Big hits.
And first off, let's start into college, right? Is that where we're starting?
Is that where we're going? Oh. How'd this get up
he gonna throw...
Somebody got smacked this past weekend.
Oh, my God.
Look at the score.
This wasn't in the pre-notes.
This was not. I put it in without him knowing. Look at the score.
This wasn't in the pre... I told you, OBJ got hurt, and there's no excuse. It don't matter. The dude put up 54. You should have put your players' point total up there because he had Russ, he had Lockett, he had about everybody that put
James
50
Robinson.
million up on me. Come on, man. I got
199 to 74. I had to put this on there.
I got smacked. What can I say?
All right, we'll move past it. We had a little fun with that, but I like the hat.
I know you do.
He told me about this hit, then I had to watch it live though. Michigan.
Yo.
Shout out.
That team up north. No, I'm
done. Oh, yeah.
That team up north.
I got to put $1 somewhere.
Yeah, that team up north. I mean, I want them to look good until they come and get smacked by us.
Yep.
Finally, are you here yet? Because we've been whooping that ass. You guys suck.
We hope you keep winning until you play us.
Because, I mean, this hit was ridiculous, though, on some real shit.
Barrett hit on Morgan, and this was a pick six, too.
Pick six. My dude got correct, ball in the air, big old lineman grabbed it. Man, go watch that play. We didn't got the video. Go watch that play.
For sure. Good hit. All right, next one. Robert Spillane against Derrick Henry.
Who is he?
Robert Spillane.
Spillane.
I didn't even hear him till then, but I saw this play. He met him at the goal line, dude, and you heard the pass smack.
And there was an injury involved.
He actually got his shoulder hurt, but I still give him props because how many people are going to go heads up with Derrick Henry?
Very few, far in between.
So, hey, shout out for being tough, really.
Yeah, I mean, he jumped in front of an 18-wheeler and stopped it.
Yep, and cost me some fantasy points.
Yep, me too.
Me too. All right, next one. UFC fights. You were saying 8 out of 9 ended in a KO?
8 out of 9 ended in a KO, and then...
The final fight, the main event.
Yeah, ended in a sleepy time.
Sleepy time.
I mean, it was pretty much a KO, but
these were all the smacks during the UFC fight.
They got smacked. Man, like, that was a good card, honestly, even though it was on at 2.5.
I actually like that better. I mean, though, because we wanted to watch the Ohio State was the only problem.
Yeah.
Usually this is really late, but... So this actually leads us to the next segment, which is...
Straight into the next segment. My bad, bro.
My bad.
Yo, my bad, bro, for the UFC ref.
You mean to Jason? I can't say his name right now.
He didn't practice his name this week.
I had it last week.
Yo, my dude was tapping.
Yeah.
The ref don't see it, and he ends up taking a nap.
He did. And what's funny is he mentioned before this fight that he don't mind having a little nap and taking a drink. Well, you did that, sir.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Even Habib, like, yo, like,
I don't feel him resisting anymore.
Yeah, night. Like, come on. You get paid, ref. What are you doing? You better see them things. You could have really got this man hurt.
Yeah, and he was still sleeping, like, for 30 seconds, minute and a half.
I mean, Habib over there crying and retiring, and then he's waking up like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Habib. You had a great career. You know what? I should look more into this. You had a great backstory. Sorry about your loss with your dad, and then you did one last fight.
Who picked him last week though? I mean, I got smacked in that, but who picked him to win the fight?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. That was me.
However, you said knockout, which I knew.
I mean, he did kind of get knocked out.
He did. Anyways, so the other my bad bro, Todd Gurley.
See, this is like, to me, I don't know, man, because you're supposed to score. When does the defense tell the ref?
Oh, look, that's a touchdown.
They score. When does the defense do that?
That is a touchdown.
It's usually like, no, he didn't. They're like, he's in.
Yep. It's just crazy to think. I mean, yeah, they still win, or they still score. So Lions still have to go back, get a touchdown, and guess what happens? Matthew Stafford.
Got a touchdown.
They did, because the Atlanta Falcons. That's another defense that is horrid.
Thursday night, I thought it was over when the kicker missed it and kept it at an 8-point game. I was like, oh, here comes the fourth quarter Falcons.
Mm-hmm. And after this game, I did say ATL. Sorry, stands for always trying to lose.
Always trying to lose.
ATL.
Facts.
But and this is crazy that this happened twice in one weekend. The Penn State running back and then Gurley.
Yeah, I mean, but you're supposed to score when you're in a full head of steam, and like you don't think stop.
Yep, I agree. All right, next one was a press conference. Mike Nolan.
For the Alice Cowboys. You're the reason they're Alice.
Yeah, you're the reason they got rid of that first letter.
Yo.
Mike Nolan.
Dude, like they are a joke right now. Tabasco sauce, my guy. Like, will you stop eating hot wings and shit? And
yeah, if you're about to do a press conference, why would you do something like that?
Yeah, I mean, like, will you pick up a defensive playbook and get your guys in order? Because are you just passing out hot wings and getting Tabasco sauce in your eyes?
It just adds to the funniness of that whole team.
Yo, I'm glad, too, because I'm a Dallas Cowboy hater secretly.
Wait, did you just put it? It's Alice.
Oh, Alice, my bad. Yeah, you don't deserve that.
It's all right, I said the team up north.
Yeah, so we're even.
All right, so next was Any Given Sunday upsets of the week, which we actually called this one. We said the Cardinals over the Hawks.
Yep, Little Russ.
Game of the week, went into OT. Now the Seahawks could have won with that screen to DK, but they called holding.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Murray comes back and they get the win.
All she wrote.
That was a great
Zane
game.
Gonzalez.
Game of the week. Murray got player of the week, too, for the NFC.
Which he should. Well deserved.
Mm-hmm. All right, so our prediction for Any Given Sunday this week, we're going back to the Seahawks.
Straight back to Seattle because
49ers versus Seahawks. It's a division game. 49ers are rolling. They're looking better.
Yeah, they are. I mean, and it's always a good game. I don't even care if one team's bad. It's like they always put it in, and now the
Seahawks defense is so bad.
It's just all of this 2020. I think it's defense like you just can't prepare like you used to.
Yeah, maybe the bad offseason definitely played a factor, but we definitely think San Fran has a chance of.
We do. I believe it's going to be a hell of a game. It's a 4:00 game, right?
4?
Yeah, 4:25.
Yep. So I'll be excited. Hopefully Russell Wilson keeps cooking them. Just saying. So that leads us to the lame game of the week.
Night time.
Which we predicted last week, the Bills and the Jets, which was very true. That was a field goal game to boot. Yeah. Like Josh Allen, the Bills, what's going on there?
I don't know.
They don't look the same.
I don't know.
It's just...
It was boring. New York Jets is just a whole boring organization right now.
It wasn't even a good fantasy game unless you played their kickers.
Yep.
Seriously.
Facts.
So we could have picked for our next week. We could have picked KC and the Jets, which is definitely a lame game. But we figured we'd give the Jets a break.
We ain't gonna pick on.
We're going with the Sunday night game because it's prime time.
Yeah, I mean, why are we in? Flex this out of there, NFL. Nobody wants to see Alice Cowboys versus Philly.
Yeah, so especially with Ben DiNucci playing in his first start. But
nobody wants to see that.
So this is our prediction for the lame game. Part of the reason why is because it's the primetime game, so you basically the only game on at this time. Yeah, it is the only game on.
I mean, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
I like Sunday Night Football, but what are we doing? Because I don't even know if I'm going to watch that.
The only reason why I care is because Fulgham. I got him in my second line.
I also have
Zeke. So
I don't have Zeke, but
and Greg Ward. Yeah. So fantasy purposes, you might want to watch it. Other than that, I don't know why.
Oh man.
All right. So now this leads us to the previews coming up for this week, which is one of our very favorite segments.
All eyes on me.
Yep. Shout out to Tupac. These are games both in college and pro that we think people should watch or pay attention to because they have big implications.
And we're going to start off with a little surprise for you.
Oh, shout out to that team up north.
That team up north and Michigan State.
He said that one. Number 13, versus the unranked Michigan State. Michigan, 1-0 last week. Oh, I said it.
Looked good.
Against Minnesota.
They look good.
Minnesota lost again last night, so maybe that win wasn't that good.
Okay, but let's see what they do against, because this is always a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ended up in a punt the one time that I taken to the house, block punt. It's always crazy.
Yeah, you never know.
I want you to do good until you come see us. Understand that. Like, if people think we're biased and we hate them, I want Big Ten to do good until they play Ohio State.
And I know Michigan fans think they have the quarterback, that junior Joe Milton. He's a dual threat quarterback. They think they got one. So.
He looks good, but they also thought that last year with Shea Patterson.
Yeah,
and you've seen how that worked out.
They think it every year.
Yep.
Michigan State, they have a new coach, Mel Tucker, now that...
That's crazy. Tony, or Dan, whatever his name was, he's gone. He's been there for ages.
Yeah, with all that controversy.
Yep.
They had 7 turnovers last week against the Rutgers.
Against Rutgers.
Rutgers. So they lost back. How about this, though? This is funny. This is probably one of the best QB names you could have. You want to hear the QB name for Michigan?
I want to hear it.
Rocky Lombardi. Rocky Lombardi.
Yo.
Shout out to your mom and your dad.
Yeah.
That is a sweet name. You got Rocky Balboa and Vince Lombardi mixed
Legends.
into.
You should be a baller, bro. Like, there's no excuse for you.
I hope he does ball out.
There's no excuse.
Rocky Lombardi.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that is sweet. All right, so the other preview, we got to get to this one tonight, 7:30. Can I get an OH?
Let's go, man. In Penn State, but it's not going to be the whiteout.
Yep, I have that written down. No whiteout, which usually does play a factor if you play at Penn State.
Yeah, and when you're at Penn State and it's that whiteout, it's usually a rough atmosphere, a rough game. Mm-hmm. I want to jump in and get 3 kids real quick out of the Ohio State. We're going to do that Garrett, number 5, the receiver.
Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson Garrett, or Garrett Wilson, I'm sorry, he's going to be a household name. Watch that kid.
I mean, he already started to be last week.
I mean, for real.
Mm-hmm.
We already know number 1 here, Justin Fields. And then who's going to replace the defensive line real quick? Now, we're getting to you. Who's replacing it? That Haskell, Garrett is his last name. There's 2 Garretts. One's a receiver, one's the defensive line. Watch for this kid because he started disrupting. But Squeak's guy over here, his man, number
Chris
2,
Olave.
1 connection to 2 Olave.
Yep. He's actually playing. He actually got hurt in the last game, but he is active today.
He is playing?
Yeah, double check.
Shout out to those kids. Remember those names because I believe they're going to ball out.
I do want to see like the O-line versus Ohio State versus the D-line of Penn State, which did great against Indiana.
Our running game really wasn't there last week.
That was another thing. Running game question mark I wrote down. You got me nervous, Master T.
Make him say,
Make him say, which maybe, I don't know, maybe get another running back in there.
Yeah, we got to do something because it was absent.
Sean Clifford, QB for Penn State, dual threat. Hopefully we can contain him. He actually led their team in rushing, too, last week. So, hey, tonight, 7:30.
7:30, let's go, OH.
All eyes on you. My bad. All eyes on that game for sure. Now we're going to switch it over to the top NFL games. First up, Steelers-Ravens.
Everybody loves this.
Mm-hmm.
Even
it's
as
because
a
it's
Browns
a rivalry.
fan,
It's a rivalry
like
game.
they beat each other down. I wish it was Cleveland being. I hope we can get to that point soon.
Because really, those three teams and the Bengals a little bit, man, that is a great division.
It is. They beat each other up and like
don't like each other.
Yeah, Big Ben was like, it's always a clean game, even though I like shut up, man. Like, you know they all be playing dirty. Out there.
The one time Mike Tomlin stepped,
tried to trip him.
Jacoby Jones, I think it is.
Ben had his nose sitting sideways one game.
But yeah, two tough defenses.
In fact, first time Ben and Lamar ever meet each other.
Oh, yeah, because last year, Big Ben, and
Yep.
then the year before that, Lamar didn't play until the end.
Yep. So, first meeting between these two.
That's cool.
Should I play him in fantasy? Should I play Lamar?
Comment down below. Should he play? He actually got both these quarterbacks.
I'm scared.
Does he play Lamar against the Steelers, or does he play Roethlisberger against the Ravens?
Or should I play Carr against the Browns? No defense.
You got 4 quarterbacks now?
No, I dropped Teddy 2 gloves.
Teddy 2 gloves. I do like that name, too. Teddy 2 gloves. Raiders-Browns, 4:25 game.
No, this is 1 o'clock.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, my bad.
1 o'clock game.
Hey, so tell me, what makes you excited? What makes you nervous about the Browns-Raiders?
I want to see Baker ball out like he did last week.
He better
remember last time that these two teams played in Oakland, it was a 48-45 game. It came into overtime. Like, they were shooting each other out. So
I will say the Browns' run game against that bad Las Vegas Raiders defense. So Kareem Hunt, I know you're going against him, but he's about to ball out unless he gets hurt.
It's a catch-22, man.
It is.
I want him to ball out, but I don't want him to ball out.
That's fantasy.
Baker,
sometimes.
could you put up at least 10 touchdowns or something? And don't give him the ball.
Well, he might throw it to Hunt though, because he does.
No, don't give him the ball.
So Baker, let's see if he could, because if he did it against the Bengals, he better do it against the Raiders.
I'm excited for this one, man. And then we're going on our bye, so we could be 6-2. And when's the last time that the Browns could say that?
Yep. Now I will say a couple players to look for the Raiders. Darren Waller could be a problem, and then Henry Ruggs getting behind that defense.
Yeah, I mean Denzel, the warden, needs to stick with him.
Or they might put him on Swagalores now is his name.
I'd rather him be on Ruggs' speedy ass.
Gotcha. Yep. So we'll see how that game goes, but definitely I think it should be a good one. And honestly, Derek Carr and the Raiders actually have been playing better.
All right.
So, all right, in our final game, which we talked about it being an upset, the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks division game.
Another bruiser.
Always close, like you said.
Another bruiser, man. Like, what always comes to mind is Richard Sherman and Crabtree.
Yeah.
Like, that always comes to my mind, that game where he tipped it away at the playoffs.
When he got a sorry-ass receiver.
Yeah, he went to shake his hand. Like, that's always in my mind. And now Sherman plays for San Francisco.
Yep. Which they had a great game last year on Monday night or Sunday night, and Richard Sherman and Russell Wilson, talked afterwards. Yep. But
those are 3 games.
Sherman's out, but he's been out.
Those are 3 games you need to keep an eye on because I think it's going to be balling all the way around. That's the 4:25 game.
That's the 4:25.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yep. So keep an eye on that, and it could be high scoring. Could be.
It could be. So, I don't believe Steelers-Ravens going to be high scoring.
No.
No. Never.
So you're gonna start Derek Carr?
I'm leaning.
Yeah, I'm leaning.
Tell me.
I'm leaning. Yeah, hey, there you go. He's playing my dad this week.
Tell me.
He went from me to my dad. So, all right. So now one of our favorite things is fantasy football.
Studs and duds.
And just to let everybody know, if you see it properly, the silhouette is the big guy is me, and the little guy is him. Okay, just to let you know.
We noticed that this week, and now we're calling it out.
Well, definitely height-wise, I'd be the other guy.
So let's go right into it. Who do you have for your stud quarterback this week?
I'm going to go with Joe Burrow versus the Titans. 23 points is he projected. He throws the ball. Mixon is already ruled out, so he's going to have to throw the ball more.
Yep.
Put him in your lineup if you want to play him in daily. That's a good play. The only concern I have, and we'll talk about this more, is the winds and the weather that could be hitting Northeast.
Oh, facts. And my surprise stud right here is your guy.
Tua? Tonga Bailoa?
Say the name for me. Tua.
I'm so happy I could say his name.
Tua is gonna, I predict, ball out against that stud defense.
No, I think you're
I'm saying 3 TDs.
You're done drinking these.
I'm saying 3 TDs.
3?
3 of them.
That ain't happening.
That's either running or
play the Rams
throwing.
defense.
We'll see. And my dud this week
doing push-ups for that one.
Is Big Ben. Big Ben against that Ravens D is no joke. and we'll see how he actually plays on the road in Baltimore against.
What's Big Ben projected?
He's projected 22.3.
Okay.
I don't see him getting nowhere near that.
What's funny is he's got Big Ben in that game as a dud. I got Lamar Jackson as a dud that game.
So defense wins. I mean, they're both up there. 1, 2,
He's projected
2,
27 points. He could get it with the rushing, but man, those D linemen can get to him. However, he's so fast, quick. He can make a miss, make a move.
Yeah, I have no faith in his throwing.
Is Des Bryant playing? I don't know if he's active to play yet.
Practice squad.
Practice squad. All right, go ahead. You want me to go or you?
Go for it.
All right, running backs. My stud running back is, and we kind of talked about it a couple minutes ago, Kareem Hunt against the Las Vegas Raiders. He's projected 18 points. The Las Vegas Raiders are letting up the second most fantasy points to running backs.
Again, as a Browns fan, I hope that he balls out. As playing your dad and he has Kareem Hunt, I hope he does terrible. What can you
Or maybe he does just enough, like
just
not
enough
to kill you.
Get me over the hump. I need a win. I'm a one-win season this week. My guy is going to be in a lame game of the week. Is Boston Scott, because Alice defense is
true.
no
check on Miles Sanders. I don't know his status, but if he's
playing.
Out for sure. Oh, he's not?
No.
Then Boston Scott for
Boston
sure.
Scott
I like
is projected 17.7, and I'm willing to say he could double that against their bums.
Double? Oh, man. And
the dud.
2 is balling. Boston scoring 34.
The dud, everyone's going to... I might be doing some push-ups because I have Kamara not getting anywhere near his 22.36.
Because Kamara's playing who?
Chicago's defense.
Yeah, which is a good defense.
It's a good defense, but Michael Thomas is out.
Yep, so they got to lean on Kamara even more. Emmanuel Sanders is out still.
We'll see. Who's your dud?
My dud running back is James Connors against the Ravens. He's projected 15 points, and the Ravens' defense is 27th against the run, meaning they let up the very few points against the run.
So another... Like I said, it's going to be a defensive game. I don't see it getting more than 18 points in that game.
They're in the top 5 of run defense.
Either team, it's going to be 18 wins a game.
Yep. All right, stud wide receiver, who you got?
I got A.J. Brown. I'm playing him too.
A.J. Brown.
Yep.
You are playing against him.
I am playing against him. He's projected
against the Bengals.
16.47. We seen what Baker did to the Bengals last week with Donovan Peoples-Jones, Rashard Higgins. Like, A.J. Brown is
Harrison
a baller.
Bryant.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's going to get loose, and he had that pull over. You're too fast.
Yeah, he's big and he's fast, just like Derrick
Who you
Henry.
got?
My stud is Fulgham for the because they're playing against the Dallas Cowboys. 14 fantasy points. He's above that.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, they're supposed to get Jalen Reagor back, but he still might be on a snap count. Fulgham's been balling for him, so he'll definitely get his targets and catches.
I agree with that.
Big game there.
Who's your dud?
My dud, we have the same dud. Diggs versus Gilmore.
Yep. I have that too. Diggs.
So, I switched it up. I added another one. Mari Cooper against the Eagles. Why? Ben DiNucci's his quarterback. That could be rough. And then they got Darius Slay.
Yeah.
So I could see Cooper having some problems.
Darius Slay's a baller. I've always loved him, even with Detroit.
Now, some of these duds, we're not saying you bench Lamar if that's your quarterback. We're not saying you bench Cooper if that's what you got to do, or Stephon Diggs. But just lower your expectations.
Yeah, don't get too high on him.
Don't.
I got Diggs against, even though Gilmore might not even play.
Oh, okay.
Gilmore is a game-time decision, and I think he might be on his way out, honestly, the way that they're acting over there. But he's
really?
projected 18.87, and I don't know, man. Is it time for little brother to beat up big brother?
Maybe.
We'll see.
I think Cole Beasley will score more fantasy points than Stephon Diggs.
Bold prediction.
We'll see. All right, tight ends, go ahead.
I got the boy that balled out last week for the Browns, Harrison Bryant, only projected 9.13, and we know Austin Hooper's not playing.
Yep, he's out.
We seen what he did last week.
Yep.
He's like the prototypical tight end. Like, put him in if you got him.
I like that one too, and I'm playing him in daily because he was cheap. I was like, why not?
Put him in if you got him.
My stud for this week is Trey Burton, tight end for the Colts versus the Detroit. He's only projected 8 points, and if you saw what he did last week before the bye, they like getting Trey Burton involved. Phillip Rivers loves his tight end. Frank Wright likes Trey Burton. He gets more than 8 points.
Yeah, if he's on the field, he's a baller. It's just that health issue.
Yep. And my dud is actually going on the other side. T.J. Hawkinson against the Colts. He's projected 9 points. Listen, this is what the Colts have allowed altogether so far against tight ends. 17 catches, 134 yards, no touchdowns.
Same game.
That's what they've let up against. No touchdowns so far against tight ends.
Well, I mean, that seems like a good pick then.
So we'll see.
My dud is Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy G.
9.9.
The other Jimmy G.
Yeah, Jimmy G, tight end. They used to be a stud somewhere along the line. Something happened, and I don't know what happened.
Well, that injury, he got a lot slower.
Jimmy Graham.
Against the Saints? Oh, it's not a revenge game?
No. I don't see it.
Jimmy Graham, you're getting a touchdown against the Saints.
You can have a touchdown, and that might be your
extra
only catch.
Extra push-ups right there.
Oh, we doing extra?
For that one.
All right.
Jimmy Graham. I'm writing it down. Jimmy Graham, touchdown.
Write it down. Take a pic. Jimmy Graham, you ain't getting shit.
That or Cole Kmet might get one, too.
So, there's our studs. There's our duds. Comment below your studs, your duds, who you think's balling out, who you think's flopping on their face.
Yep, or if you think we're a little cuckoo on some of them, go ahead.
Yeah, like my Kamara pick. I mean, I'm kind
of... You're kind of bouncing back and forth on that. All right, leads us to the NFL Pick'ems. So
Picks of the week.
Yep, so we're going to go through every game and pick them. Right now,
we're 0-1 this week. Both of us picked Carolina to win on Thursday night.
Yeah, because we thought ATL would, try to lose again.
Always trying to lose.
However, just to keep you guys up, the record, I'm 19-9, and you are...
I don't know what's my record.
15-13.
Oh, man, it was a bad week last week. It was a field goal game on like 3 of them. I was on the bad end of every one of them.
It was. It's all right. You still got... Listen, we're only in week 8. You still got another half of the season.
Oh, I'm coming.
So we already said we had Carolina in that game. We both lost.
Let's jump right in here.
Oh, I didn't even check this one.
Oh,
you go first.
I'm going Baltimore.
He's going with the Ravens.
The Ravens.
All right, I'm going to stay with the undefeated team. Pittsburgh Steelers. They're the more balanced team. I'm swear I'm not a Steelers fan, though.
So who you got on your boys then? Miami, LA?
I'm going with the Rams.
I'm going with Miami. So
he's crazy.
We're right there. They have no film on my guy. They have no film.
I like you. I want you to do good this week. No.
They have no film. And they're going to the East Coast for the 37th time.
37th time. That is true. That's crazy.
The next one is New York at Kansas City, and we both know who we got on there.
Yeah, Kansas City. That's an easy one.
That's a check mark.
All right, Minnesota at Green Bay. Weather's supposed to be a factor here. I don't like Minnesota's defense. Let's see how much Dalvin Cook he's supposed to play, how much they use him. I like Green Bay.
If they don't get pressure on A-Rod is going to pick them apart, and they're not going to get pressure. Green Bay all day.
Aaron Jones, check on his status, too.
He's out. It's Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams?
Yep.
Dang it, I want to play him. I tried to get him in my second league and waivers.
He's out.
Didn't work. Indy at Detroit. I went back and forth. I'm going with my heart on here. Detroit Lions with the upset.
I'm going with Detroit as well.
Are you? Wow, I'm shocked on that one. Detroit Lions with the upset.
Yes, sir.
All right, Vegas Browns. Las Vegas Raiders.
Who did you pick? Everyone knows who I'm picking out there. Who did you pick?
I got Cleveland Browns.
Oh, you got Cleveland this week.
I got the Cleveland Browns. How's that go again?
You know I'm repping Cleveland Browns every single down, game in and game out.
And he wrote that too. All right, next one. So Cleveland Browns, easy one there, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's easy.
You ain't
We don't need to discuss that. We discussed that already.
I don't want to hear you bitching on Facebook then if they start.
You will.
Yeah, you will. All right, Tennessee at Cincinnati. I got Tennessee in this one.
I got Tennessee. Joe Burrow could throw it across the field all day, but he don't result in wins.
And the Bengals defense, blah, and Derrick Henry about to run right through and around all of them.
I hope so because I need a win in my fantasy.
All right, next one. New England at Buffalo. Who you got?
I got Big Brother still. New England.
You got New England?
I believe that they're going to somehow find a way to get it done.
Oh, my gosh. I got Buffalo. Easy win here. Buffalo bounce back. Cam Newton going to continue to struggle.
They've been embarrassed twice.
Yeah, that does help. You're right. Buffalo, New England.
New England.
All right, who you got for the next one?
I got LA Chargers at Denver. I'm going with the Mile High Denver. Even though Herbie's balling, I don't think he can get it done in that altitude.
Drew Lock's been struggling, though. But, yeah, the altitude could play a factor.
Melvin Gordon, is it a revenge game for him?
I do think so. I think he gets a touchdown against the Chargers.
So that's what I'm saying. Denver is my pick.
Denver, I got the Chargers. Herbie, keep cooking. Oh, didn't mean to do that to you again, Wilson. But Herbie, keep doing your thing, as you call him, the pimple face.
Yeah, the pimple face quiet boy.
He's balling. Keenan Allen.
Yeah. I love Herbie, but I just don't think he'll get it done. This is the division game. First time they go into Mile High.
Man, I'm going to just keep adding wins up this
Now,
week.
this next one is the one I was bouncing. I don't know what to do. It's New Orleans and Chicago.
Ooh.
I have Chicago checked, but I'm changing it.
Are you? He's changing it live right here, right now.
I'm going New Orleans.
Don't you try to claim that as a check.
New Orleans.
I still have New Orleans checked. I'm going to stick with them. That Bears offense just struggles.
Yeah, Nick Foles scares me.
And
man.
Allen Robinson, he had a concussion. Check on his status.
Yeah,
too.
that was a big factor. He's out.
Oh, he's out. There you go.
He's my fantasy. He's
so
out.
there you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's on your team.
So
now they're down Allen Robinson also. Yeah, I know New Orleans is down Michael Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, but I trust Drew Brees and Kamara a little, and Sean Payton more than I trust Nick Foles.
Big old facts.
All right, game of the week or upset maybe. San Fran at Seattle. I'm sticking with Seattle though. Danger Russ.
Keep it cooking. I'm going with Seattle. It's going to be a hell of a game. Keep your eyes on it. I almost dropped my pen, but hey, that's going to be a game.
Sneaky fantasy play. Brandon Ayuk, rookie for the 49ers.
Nice little throw out.
Yep. All right, then we got the Alice Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. You got
surprise, surprise. I'm going Alice.
Alice.
I mean, they could get first place. All right, look, listen. If Zeke has anything in him, if you from this school right here, he single-handedly beat Alabama for the championship.
I mean, Cardell Jones did make some good throws.
But, I mean, he did a whole lot to get us where we got to go. Zeke, if you got anything, this is your time. You better save your team. You better put it on your back. You better run with it.
Wow. I'm going with the Eagles.
He said, I ain't got no words for that.
I'm going with the Eagles. We know why. There ain't no D in Alice. So.
And the last one, Tampa Bay at the Giants.
Tampa Bay.
Rich gets richer.
Bay.
Tampa.
Well, they're out Godwin, but I don't think that plays a factor.
The rich gets richer.
So you heard those pick-ems. We got push-ups on them.
Who you got?
Who you got?
Who you got?
Well, we got push-ups on our fantasies.
Comment below. Who you got? Who's your pick-ems?
Yep. Any lock of the weeks or any ones that make you nervous, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So.
All right, special shout-out category. This is always special shout-outs through the week. Maybe it'd be on the field, or we'll try to find some ones off the field as well. First one is rookie number 1 pick, Burrow.
Joe Burrow, man. This kid is legit.
Going with the Bengals.
Legit.
Struggling on with the O-line, that defense, and yet he keeps slinging.
If they get him any type of help on the offensive line, like, man, Cincinnati's going to be making noise. That Battle of Ohio is going to go on for... That was a hell of a game, and I hope to see that for years to come.
Baker versus Burrow?
Yeah, man.
Now, you look at that whole division. I mean, I know Roethlisberger's old, but Lamar, Joe Burrow, Baker.
Yeah, man, like... He's legit. He won the LSU. He went from Ohio State to LSU, won the championship, drafted. Like, the kid can ball. Like, it's not accidental.
Still shut out. You're from Ohio, so.
Yep. Hey, they don't really want it with them Buckeye boys.
Next one, we're actually going with a punter, Johnny Hecker.
Man, he
If you watch this game, every punt he did.
I'd say it's inside the 10. They said the 20.
Yeah, that just must be their stat. 5 punts, 5 inside the 20. I think they might have been all inside the 10. Like
my guy was flipping field.
And he had a long 63 punt, too.
Flipping field every time, gave them the long field. And, I mean, against Aaron Donald and them guys. Like,
yeah, and the Bears, you're not worried about that offense moving all the way down the field. So,
absolutely.
Shout out to Hecker.
Shout out Hecker, man.
Supporting the brand, as Pat McAfee would always say.
NFC Special Player of the Week.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
Special Teams Player of the Week.
Last one, Hall of Famer.
Yo, this is my guy right here, man. Like, Larry Fitzgerald, I've been watching him since high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo.
Played for Pitt.
What did he accomplish? He
is second to only Jerry Rice to surpass 1,400 catches.
Yo,
he's at 1,407 now, and keep going.
And count. But and another thing, man, when he went over and grabbed that ball from his player.
Oh, at the end of the game.
At the end of the game to get that field goal to pretty much seal overtime.
Yep.
Like, man, he's done that multiple times. All the chaos going on. There's only seconds left. He grabbed, took off, placed it, got it spiked. Like Larry Fitzgerald, shout out, man. And the dude is a genius. He's been to like 13 different countries and teaches.
I think 13 selling him short.
Probably. I don't know, man. Like, this dude is
yeah, he's a good person.
He's a living legend.
Yep. Larry
out.
Legend.
Yeah,
I mean, they say that to Larry Bird. I think he deserves that title.
Larry living legend.
So, shout out to you guys.
Yo.
All right, question of the week. Last week we said with Derrick Henry, who are the other 3 running backs that rushed for over 200 yards and 2 or more touchdowns in 3 career games? These are the Hall of Famers Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, and LaDainian Tomlinson. So
that's some good company.
Derrick Henry, you're already, and you still got years left, hopefully.
Yeah, that's some good company.
You could pass that for sure.
I mean, for sure.
So this week's question of the week, is who is the last Browns QB to throw 5 TDs in one game? Baker did it last week. Who was the last one before it? Tim Couch?
You might have to think hard.
Tim Couch? Brian Sight?
Or you might have to think easy. I mean, are you
This one was easy for him, but he's a Browns fan.
Yeah, so.
Comment below. Yeah. Leave it who you think.
Answer these questions.
Yep, interact. We love it. So, big thank you to all the support.
I appreciate every one of you out there.
Big thank you, Sheena, for the hat.
for the loser hat. I love you.
I love it.
You know.
But hey, watch us on Facebook.
Facebook at Basement Banter with the Boys. You can follow us on Twitter at BB with the Boys. We got a website coming soon. Instagram coming soon.
Yeah.
Right now, you can follow our videos at BobLight21, but we're gonna have our own page
and a podcast that we're working on too.
Today's our first audio version as well as this video version. So we're going to be on Spotify. Man, we're moving.
We're trying.
We're getting there. And it's all because of y'all tuning in and supporting us. And I appreciate every one of you.
Thank you. Yep. And we do want to say real quick, Happy Halloween and have a safe one.
Yo, be safe out there, man, especially in the world today. Watch your kids. Watch your candy. But Happy Halloween. I know I'm going to be out there trick-or-treating in the cold.
So, from 330 to
your area code,
we wish you a good Happy Ween. Happy Ween.
Happy Ween.
Happy Ween.
Happy Halloween. Basement Banter with the Boys, man. I appreciate you.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Have a good one.